what you've been doing with Drum Talk TV, there's a lot of iterating that takes place and listening to the feedback of your subscribers and supporters. Let's talk about the different phases, content wise, that you've gone through with Drum Talk TV.
I love that because you're right. The only way something grows is to go through different iterations. And I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger who said, "You're going to fall, but fall forward. Always fall forward. You're going to fall. If you're not failing at something, you're not trying hard enough." You know, one of the most famous stories is Thomas Edison. The numbers change with each time you hear the story, but let's just take 1,000. People say, you know, he failed 1,000 times at inventing, you know, the light bulb, and he found 1,000 ways it wouldn't work. You've got to iterate to get better and better. And you've got to be willing to let go of an iteration, you know, going back to that. We did that with Drum Talk TV not long ago. 3 years ago, we started developing a membership site. And in that membership site, we have all sorts of exclusive experiences. It's not just for drummers, for all types of music fans. One of the things I wanted to include, and this is where open constant learning comes in, because I had this huge light bulb moment. I wanted to have an education arm in the membership site where I would have drum and music instructors that focused on different things, whether it was different genres, different techniques, different whatever. And I brought on a good friend of mine who was going to be the dean of that side of the membership site. Great instructor, great educator, professional drummer, great guy. And I remember I was in the kitchen making food for the dogs in the morning. And when he said, in his beautiful London accent, "You can't give people too many choices or they won't choose." And I thought, it dawned on me, oh my gosh, we're doing live stream concerts. We have fan Q&As with artists, producers, and record executives. We do this. We were developing a game show series. And then we got all this education. And I realized there was also an issue of corralling. Like, if you've ever herded cats, herding musicians is harder than herding cats. And it was hard to get them to make their introductory video. All this stuff was going on. And when I heard him say that, I thought, there is plenty of brands out there crushing it in the drumming education space. What came over me to think for a second we should include that and compete with them? Axed it right away. Even with all the work we put into building this 3D model of a place you'd literally 3D walk into, select your instructor, look at their bio, watch their introductory video. I mean, we just scrapped it because I said, no, we can't do that.
Pushplaypods.com